Welcome to today's video. Freddie is riding Leia and they are having a warm-up. Today we're going to go over the working equitation obstacles at novice level. Bear in mind that Freddie and Leia have competed at novice this year and are getting ready to move up into B. So these obstacles done at novice level are what you'd expect to be doing when you're ready to move up. First up is the jug. Freddie makes a nice transition into this. The horse doesn't go downhill, straight into a nice walk and then into a nice square halt. But then we have a little fiddle, so drop marks for that. But she's very obedient and stands still for the jug. This is the most important thing with this obstacle. The only improvement I would say is she needs to be more under herself and a bit rounder. Next up is the pen. The walk is a little bit tight through the pen, but she's got a good inside bend and she's staying to the outside track, not spinning around the inside, which is really good. And then we have a coming out of the pen and into a pirouette. Now at novice level, you don't have to pirouette, but as a judge, if I saw any attempt towards a pirouette, that would be rewarded. This one is a little bit large, so for the next level, that needs tightening up a little bit. But we have control of the hindquarters, which is really important. Also keeping the same rhythm throughout, keeping the hind legs stepping. We don't want any stalling with the back legs. The jump, we don't need to see a big bascule over the jump, it's only a small one, just keeping the same rhythm before and after and a little hop. Freddie's done this really nicely. The bull kept the same rhythm throughout, straight, the horse is round. And cherry on top got the ring. Remember, you can at novice you can do this at walk, trot or canter. Next up is the sideways pole. Freddie's made a rather tight, hard entrance into this, but at the risk, and if you pull it off, great reward. Nice smooth transition into the poles, and she's straight and really nice bit of crossing from front and back legs, which we're looking for. Kept the same rhythm throughout, and then a turn and depart away at canter. Here we have the bridge, and again higher risk by putting the transitions in nice and tight to the bridge, but I would like to see a bit more relaxation through the whole thing. Also, he has to be careful on his canter depart, could be misconstrued for breaking pace as it's a little tight to the bridge. What I like with this gait is that once it's started, it's very smooth, the horse keeps moving and is very confident going through. The only thing I'd say to improve on here for those higher marks is those halts just need improving a little bit more. The approach and depart is really nice on these as well. You can see really clearly he's approaching dead on centre and straight and doing a turn on the forehand to start and a turn to depart. In the previous video you saw Freddie pushing the gate, and in this one you'll see him pulling the gate towards him. You can do either in competition. It's all about personal preference really, and the horse's preference which one you do. It's a good idea to practice both though if you can. I've taken this video from this angle so you can see you don't do big loops around the slalom. You're staying nice and close with the change of bend. The further away you get, the more likely the horse is to lose balance and pace. Transition into this one, not as good. We can see a stride or two of trot. That needs tightening up. Into a square halt, and then a fiddle, but back into a square one. And then ring the bell nice and still for that. Rein back is a little bit rushed, but there is some nice big steps in there, and she's a little bit fiddly with her head. Working equitation is a great way of improving your dressage and schooling, bringing variety and fun to your work. If you are interested in getting into it with your horse, keep an eye for clinics and competitions near you.